Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Project Ozone 2 land. And last time we were here, we made our tier 5 solar panel, which nice little trinket to have and have. But to go any higher than that, we are going to need vast quantities of resources that we just do not have. We need to boost the glass production, we need to bring online our cobble production so that it's accessible by this thing, which shouldn't be too much of a burden. Might need to build some sort of cobblestone generator in the sky, but that's fine. It's only like a 3-block weird little structure thing, and that'll be good to go. But yeah, farms is the way forward. We'll need this essence, redstone essence, probably Eulorium essence just to power the damn big reactor that we've got. Blaze essence, other essences, glowstone essence, yeah, because of these 3 things that have used up all my glowstone. So yeah, we need to make farms, and first up today, rather than standing in a field pillicking about and talking nonsense, the first thing we're going to do is build a resonant energy cell to store the power that this solar panel doohickey job generates. There it is, down there. Can you see it at the bottom when I look down quickly? There it is. Just catch a glimpse of the edge of it. Let's get on with that, shall we? So we need resonant energy frame. We need to actually view the resonant energy frame, otherwise pointlessness. Resonant. Okay, there's an S in there. Resonant energy frame. Wow. Nice work, Furry. Misclick. Resonant energy cell frame. This is what we want. So it is this, which we can make, I believe. Or is it this that we can make? It's that we can make. We can order up one of them. So I think we should order up one of them and then surround it by that. Okay, we can do that. Let's just put cell in here. That might be easier. We're getting a bit of crap in here now, and it's starting to get a bit of a pain. Start. Off you go. We're also going to need crafting storage. Stupid amounts of crafting storage, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right, let's pop that in the middle there, and get some enderium. 20 of them. We got 20 of them in there, so that's a bonus. There we go. And then we had to surround that with a load of other tat, didn't we? This stuff, so we need one of them. No electrum? Alrighty. Okay. Craft me a stack of electrum. Well, close to a stack anyway. We'll get one of them. There we go. Perfect. Bop. Then we can make the recipe. Get one of them out. That can go in there. That is lead. That's electrum. We might have to wait just a few seconds and then go bop. There we go. Resonant. That's what we wanted. We're not going to be able to do anything with it right now, but we will at some point be able to do anything. Now I considered perching it on the back of that, but because we want to build a second ME system over here just to deal with the seeds that we're going to get off our farms, back here is probably a more viable option. So we're just going to throw it down here. We're going to pop that atop it. There we go. Put a little lid on it. If you like it, then you should have put a lid on it. Or something like that. Configuration. So, orange is output. That's fair enough. The bottom can be the output on this. We'll just go straight through the floor with power. And blue is input. Nothing else needs to be anything. There, like that. So those 3 sides should be inert. The front probably should be inert. Oh, hello. Hello. You got a beef? How'd you like that beef, Muppet? The blue should be inert. There we go. There, that looks better, doesn't it? So it's just pulling in at the top and dumping out at the bottom, but it's not doing anything at the moment. So we'll observe that when the sun cometh uppeth, which is not for a while, like all these clowns know. We haven't hit a damn thing there, have we? Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Bad gaming. Bad gaming. So have we turned this off? have we turned this off? Because we need to make some more seeds. I'll probably do that off camera because it's not going to be the most riveting thing in the world. Yeah, it's got 30,000 in. That's 3,000 in. Sorry, I can't count. 3,000. In fact, that was just reading, wasn't it? That wasn't even counting. That was a more basic skill. Okay, so we need to look at Draconic. We've been talking about Draconic for a long time and not doing anything about it. I was just thinking if the books follow you around the room. They don't. It's fine. We want to do the activation ritual. So it will tell us under the heart section. And I remember last time I looked in this book, I could not find the heart for looking. There it is, dragon heart. Drop a dragon heart on the ground and activate it with an explosion. Drop 4 to 16 draconic cores on the ground near the activated heart. And then 4 charged draconian blocks. So we need 16 draconic cores and 4 charged draconic blocks. Okay, how do we make a charged draconic block? Using the ritual of draconic resurrection and the ritual of awakening, place a draconian block in the charging device, and 100 million RF later you will have a charged draconian block. Well, I guess the solar panel's going to help with that. Or the generator. In a charging device. Well, will this do it, I guess? We might need to make another... Well, we might just actually move that one down onto that reactor. Have we got a spare port on that? We have got a spare port. Let's move this down onto that reactor. Because we can. We've already got it in our inventory. Look, there it is. That's the tool-a-majig we want. So, charged draconic blocks, not too bad, I don't think. I don't think we've got that much draconium, though. We might need to pop back into the end and snaffle up a little bit more. No biggie. We need to make, what? 4 blocks. That's like 36 or something. Configuration. Input. We want the back to be an input, which should be that one. That's got some power in it. Well, let's see if that can actually charge a draconian block for us, shall we? Book. Place a draconian block. Let's have a look at draconian block. This might be easier. Draconian block. Is draconium ingots, obviously. And that is made by draconium dust being smelted. Alright, okay. Well, we had 30 of them. We've used 1, so we should have 29, I think. And that's not going to be enough. But it'll get us started. Another trip to the end isn't the end of the world. Where were you? There it is, 29. It's not a great number, and we're not getting any out of the sieving, which is... 'Tis a burden to me. We need to do something fancy with endstone and enderium. Or stone and enderium, or something like that. And then we can sieve that instead, and that gives us draconium. But that'd be a separate entity machine. That's the wrong machine. That's charging it, and it's not ready for charging. Right, we'll see if we can make these blocks. Get these blocks on the go. Is the sun coming up? I believe the sun is coming up. Let us see what the sun has to say. Solar panel, what are you doing? You've got charge in you. Look at the light level. The light level's going up. Now, I don't think we've seen this thing go full belt in the middle of the day. 8% light level, and it's doing 187. It's going to produce some fairly big numbers, this bad boy, I think. I'm wondering if the light level will reach 100% before the storage in the energy cell is full. Mind you, at that rate, it should do, because that's not an awful lot. 316. That's not massive amounts. Yeah, that's piddling. So we nearly reached 50%, and we're doing 1k RF per tick, roughly. 50%, yeah. 50% is 1k RF per tick. Well, there should be plenty of power to do the farm. The only problem with it is solar power. But can you imagine what the tier 11 one's going to do? If this one's doing 1k RF per tick? Because it's made up of multiples of these. It's going to be insane. And then I guess we can upgrade them. I guess we could just maybe add storage. Maybe add generation capacity. So it's going to do about 2k RF per tick, isn't it? It's throwing some power in there anyway. It's what we wanted. That's going to run our farms. That piddling little... When you've got something that big to do everything, and that piddling little thing can do pretty much similar sort of job, it's insane, really. A little bit insane. Now, I'm probably going to make a massive mistake, but I am going to cook all of these off. There you go. Yeah. That's all of them gone. Better than diamond. Apparently. Apparently better than diamond. So, we're just going to whack that in there, whack that in there, and whack that in there. So we can get 3 of them, and we need 4. But then we need to charge them. So we're going to place these 3 in the charger and see how quickly that process takes. And then we're going to have to do a trip over to the end to grab a little bit more draconium, which is not a problem. Well, it can't deplete the... That goes reasonably quickly. I'm trying to work out what I'm seeing here. So it's going to take a while. Even at that rate, it's going to take a while to disgorge 1 million RF. 100 million RF. But we have time. That thing can just sit there and wobble. Right, let's go. Let's head towards the end. We probably won't have time to do this whole exercise, but let's just head towards the end. Jetpack, we need that. Let's pop that bad boy to the on position. Get that on the hotbar, and then we can to the air. End portals that way, and away we go. So we can just drop through the end portal and... do I want to take a means to pick up the egg? I probably do, don't I? Yeah, we'll probably take a piston with us. Piston and a lever. So we can pick up that bloody egg, bring it back here, see what it does. I'm going to regret it. I know I'm going to regret it. Piston. P-I-S-T-O-N. Piston. Craft me one of them. Thank you. And we need a lever. So that's easy enough to do if we've got some cobble. C-O-B-B. Cobblestone. We just need the one. We don't need a stack of it. We don't need to be greedy about these things. So, lever. Pucker. So everything's charging now. We've just set up all our systems to charge. There we go. Hopefully this is enough boost to get us out there. Don't like reboosting, don't you know? At this rate, we should just make... Yeah, we're running slightly ahead. Yeah, we should just make the end portal before the end of the episode. This hang glider just saved us so much time and effort. It's been a godsend, but it is time we upgraded it to maybe a better way of flying, and that's the angel ring, I think, which is the nether star seeds, which is why we're doing this. I think we need awakened draconium. Obviously we need it to make the nether star seeds grow, but we also need it to resurrect the dragon, which has been why I've been kind of holding off on it, because I wasn't sure on the numbers. I'm still not sure on the numbers, but I think it's time, high time we give it a crack. There we go, perfect. In we go. No, I'm not too worried in here. A little bit worried if the guys clock me, but if we keep our eyes down, we should be alright. There's a few of them milling around. Right, we're looking for draconium. Here it is. This is the stuff we're after. I'll have that. Tar. Out there somewhere in the world is there are ender asteroids type thing, frozen in time, and they contain a lot of draconium as well. They're actually spawned in by this mod, so if we desperately need the stuff, we can go down that route. But I think we need to find a better way of doing it, because I've done that before and it's tedious. Getting that thing is a pain in the neck. Chasing around, looking for it. Once you found it, you've then just got to pratt about in it mining, and it's not an easy surface to mine on. It's all over the place. It's all higgledy-piggledy. Alright, let's get that on the go again. Then we can just do a little bit of swoopy-swoopies. There's some there. Excellent. Let's just knock that off. It's a good way of finding it, that. Just swooping around. I like that. Feels a little sophisticated, which isn't really, you know, my bag. If it's handy, it's not a problem. If it's right there, it's dead easy. You can just like run over, wail on it. But if it's not right there, then you do need to get like a bit of vertical. There it is. The only trouble with it is you need to come down again. So you need to kind of be a little wee bit canny with it to get the landing that you want. Is there another one under there? No. Okay. So this is going to give us plenty of draconium dust to get going with what we need to get going. I still think we need a better source of it, but we'll cope. Now, where did we put that bloody egg? Because I'm ignoring it at the moment, and that's probably a mistake, because that thing's ready to hatch. Whoop, nearly jumped off the bloody edge there. Right, we'll take this one, and we'll go and find our egg. I've managed to not look at anyone. I'm quite proud of myself. Quite proud of myself for not giving the eyes to people. Right, where's our egg? Here's the way out. So the egg should be somewhere around this. Shouldn't it? No, that's not the way out. Ah, that's the way out. Ah, now we've looked at someone. That's the one. So what we do is we get a piston. Throw the bad boy down on the ground, like so. Get the angle right. Bop, that should do it. Stick a lever on the back of it. Bop. Bop. Hello. Bop. 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 There we go. One egg. Gotcha. And we'll take that back, because, you know, waste not, want not. And then we're out. Boosh. Jobs are good. Don't need that tat. Should be back to base. Perfect. So I think from Furryearsworld, where we've ticked some boxes there, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.